and welcome to Teacher Therapy. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I actually was cleaning and I found an old diary entry that I wrote right before I ended up quitting teaching. And basically in the diary entry, I'm listing out everything that made me want to quit. And it made me think of you guys, to be honest. I know a lot of you guys had a really tough school year and a lot of you guys probably feel like you're all alone. So I thought reading it would just help some people relate. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, this is not my best writing. I was just pouring out my heart. I even titled the entry Processing Blob. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and read it to you guys. I am leaving teaching because it stresses me out and creates a lot of depression, angst, and overwhelm. I feel like it deeply drains my life energy and keeps me from living the rest of my life successfully. And I don't feel like I'm doing that much good on top of it all. I feel like it is taking all of me to only do a mediocre job. I feel like I'm not a natural fit as a public school teacher to adolescents. I feel like I hate and loathe so many aspects of the job that I just don't do them. I make them up and then feel like a crappy liar. I hate being constantly judged and critiqued. I hate being questioned and in the hot seat all the time. I hate meetings. I hate paperwork. I don't like dealing with parents. I don't like dealing with bored, ornery, apathetic kids with bad attitudes. There is a very narrow sliver that I like, and I am living the 80-20 rule in reverse. I dislike 80% of the job and only like 20% on a great day. I don't find teaching energizing. I find it draining and stressful. I find teaching to be mostly about lies and faking things, checking off boxes and keeping up appearances. I feel like if I did the job the way I was supposed to, I would be working for so much extra time a day. I resent any amount of time that goes toward teaching. The 20% I used to like has now been narrowed towards maybe 10 or 15% on a good day, but it is taking so much stinking effort to squeeze out that little bit of enjoyment and productivity. I also feel like the 80-20 rule is working in another negative way. I feel like my job in theory takes up 20% of my time, but then creates 80% of my negative feelings, problems, and drained feelings. In other words, the 20% of my life is impacting the other 80% of my life negatively, if that makes sense. Teaching is like a ball and chain that has been hanging over my head for the past 8 years. It somehow follows me everywhere, and I almost feel like teaching has ruined my life. I feel like I have no energy left over to do anything of substance because teaching so wipes out my energy stores that I feel like all I can do is recover on off times, and then that leaves me in a vicious cycle of overwhelm. The idea of not teaching sounds literally amazing. Right now, I am bone weary, tired, and I feel so far from God, and I feel like I can't be a great wife or daughter or niece because I end up resenting everything that is asked of me. I want freedom. I don't want to deal with these nasty attitude kids anymore. Although there are some real darling sweethearts and superstars, they are all caps, R-A-R-E, rare. So that's the journal entry. And I know a lot of you guys can relate to it. During that time, I was really depressed. You can probably hear that in some of what I wrote. So there's probably distortions in there, but it really was the weight that I was carrying, and it contributed to me feeling like I absolutely had to get out of the profession. So I won't make this video too long. Today, I just thought of you guys and thought I would read it, but by all means, you guys can share your own teacher diary entries, or you can let me know what you think of it. And as always, you can let me know if you have any video topic ideas. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.